So earlier today, I decided to buy some basic attention tokens, also known as BAT tokens. But one thing I haven't seen is people going over the white pages. This is what I want to do right now. Go over the white pages, see what they say, and I'm not gonna go over it, the whole thing, but I'm just go over it. Just things I find interesting, I guess. Not sure how long it's gonna take, but we will find out once I finish this recording. All right, let's get started. We propose the BAT as a token of exchange in a secure, anonymous, opt-in advertising system based in the browser and the mobile app WebView. The BAT system provides users strong privacy and security when viewing advertisements, improve relevance and performance, and a share of tokens. Publishers improve revenue, better reporting, and less fraud. Advertisers less expensive customer attention, less fraud, and better attributions. According to peer research, quote, fully 91% of adults agree or strongly agree that users have lost control of how personal information is collected and used by companies, end quote. A large majority, 64%, believe that the government should do more to regulate advertisers regarding how they use and store personal information. This is not surprising, given that a visit to a popular media site can often have 70 trackers set loose on the reader. Fraud is also a major problem afflicting the advertising marketplace. Hackers create malicious bots that produce bogus websites that fools advertisers. Internet bots, remote control software running on compromised personal computers or cloud infrastructures programmed to engage in criminal activities, siphon billions of dollars each year from the ad industry. In 2016, ad fraud created by internet bots is expected to cost advertisers $7.2 billion, up from $6.3 billion in 2015, according to the report from the Association of National Advertisers, ANA, and White House. Malvertisements. Malvertisements are fake ads that tricks users into clicking on them and then downloading malicious codes, including ransomware. They can also entice users to visit fake domains used to steal financial information, according to a Risk IQ report released last year. Quote, malvertising advert rates rose by 132% from 2015 to 2016. The sum total of malvertisements, load time, data cost, battery life, and privacy loss has driven users to adopt ad blocking software. Over 600 million mobile and desktop devices now use ad blocking. It is projected that 86.6 million Americans will use an ad blocker in 2017. Younger users are also more likely to adopt an ad blocker technology. Together, Google and Facebook claim over 73% of online digital ad revenue. Ultimately, a publisher provides information which may be of value to the user. Users give attention to the publisher in return for information that they value with their attention. At present, the publisher is paid by monetizing attention via a complex network through ad networks and other such tools. The publisher isn't paid directly from the attention given by the user. The publisher is actually paid for the indirectly measured attention given by users to ads. Publishers are used to working with this model for print ads, but web ads remain problematic for many of the reasons stated above. Users are subjected to the negative externalities that come with the present advertising ecosystem. To improve the efficiency of digital advertising requires a new platform and unit of exchange. The first phase involved the rollout of a new browser, Brave, a fast, open source, privacy focused browser that blocks invasive ads and trackers and contains a ledger system that anonymously measures user attention to accurately reward publishers. The next phase involves the introduction of Basic Attention Tokens, or BAT. It is a token for the decentralized ad exchange. BAT connects advertisers, publishers, and users, creating a new, efficient marketplace. User engagement through genuine feedback mechanisms ensure that users that have opted in for BAT are getting the best possible products match that they're most likely to convert into a transaction. Ultimately, it comes down to trust and respect with and for the user. By keeping the data on the device only, encrypting the data, and shielding the identity of our users as a core principle, BAT forms a bond with users that proves that not only does their data hold value, it holds substantial value that has been ignored and exploited by the middleman year after year in the current industry model. Several scoring algorithms have been tried with the Brave donation ledger system, which automatically donates an amount proportional to the attention given to a website. In 5 total views of advertising content in an active window for at least 5 seconds each, hits of a nature would be calculated on a 30-day moving window. Another suggested metric is the concave score. It's a score which rewards a publisher for the amount of time spent with the open and active page. For example, 1 point could be awarded for a 2-second view of the page, with 2 points for a 30-second view, 3 for a 60-second, and so on. Micropayments using BAT will be accomplished for the first stage deployment with the Brave Micropayments Ledger. Each viewed ad will be verified at the browser using the BAM. While tokens can be donated to individual content providers and publishers, there are many numbers of use cases for the token. An obvious use case is for very specific targeted advertising. Many small businesses have modest requirements, which may be well served by tokens they acquire through their normal browsing activities. 1.0 BAT. BAT wallet integrated with the Brave browser. Verification and transactions to be handled by Brave's internal zero-knowledge proof ledger system to protect individual user anonymity from advertisers, publishers, and third parties. Ad inventory will be valued and transactions will be calculated from reported basic attention metric data. The competition. Reddit Gold is a premium membership program granting access to extra features to improve experience. Reddit is a major publisher, but this program is assigned by and limited to Reddit. It does not offer publishers a mechanism for publishers and users to monetize through the use of blockchain-based tokens. Steam is a social media and blogging platform lets users earn revenue when they receive upvotes. It is a kind of monetized Reddit. Steam does use blockchain, but it is not a generalized means for publishers and users to be rewarded for content. In short, it is not a blockchain-based digital ad platform. It is specific to the Steam platform. Then they go into the token launch, what happened, when, how many. So I think this was pretty interesting. User Growth Fund is to use the incentivize user to participate in the BAT ecosystem. A 300 million endowment is for early adopters of Brave and the BAT, add up to 5 BAT per user. BAT received as a reward can only be used within the BAT ecosystem for value-added services. Unused BAT after 6 months will be sent back to the User Growth Fund, which can then be used for new users. Exiting Brave users can get tokens by updating their app. and verifying phone number. No new tokens will be created once the user growth pool is exhausted. Then they go into their budgeting, where everything is going. Facts. And that's about it. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know what you think. I'll probably read a couple more from different tokens. So there you go. There's my exodus from the US currency. I hope you enjoy this. Peace.